test run of new idea for everybody. So I'm doing commentary on this duel video, as you guys can see here. We're starting off usual. Things are at a faster pace, but it definitely opened up better than I thought, especially with trap dust shoot and warning this game. So, first turn dust shoot's always good, putting back the bestiary, even though my opponent opened up 2 pot of duality. But, it's one less bestiary I have to deal with early game. Now, the duality is going to get her some interesting choices here. And I'm not going to lie, only setting that warning early game was a good decision. I really wish I would have overextended and probably set the other 4, but my hand wasn't exactly the best. So she sets 3 and ends her turn, so I decided to summon Jurrac Yugioh and go for it. She doesn't have a direct out to it, and it's only 200, so it's going to force her to make some decisions. So I decided to just complete the battlefield and set them all. Her basic move is just, hey guys, I have to continue to duality until she gets an out. She eventually gets good old Darius, which is going to force her to make a decision and try to push through my 5 back row. Even though, guys, it's 5 back row. And like I said, Yugioh forces my opponent to think a little bit more if they want to attack. So once again, there's the warning that we set, turn 1. Yay, Mystical Space Typhoon. Not really much I can do with that. I just gotta keep poking with Yugioh and see on how that little guy does. He seems to be running his course throughout the whole point of this game. Top deck duality. It's kind of a slow roll, but, have to burn the mystical in order to try to do something. And there is good old golden ninja to come save the day. If you guys haven't noticed, this is the Jurrac ninja deck from Japan. So, it's been doing very well in testing. Yugioh once again is doing his job. After confirmation of back row, we just simply end our turn. There's no real point in doing anything else. Well, there's not like we can do very much, especially with our back row. So she plays Heavy Storm, trying to clear the back row. I don't have much of a choice but to play Road, and then she has the warning, which unfortunately there's nothing I can do about it, guys. And it forces her to clear off her back row too. Even though she had double Psalm, I don't see why it was a bad decision. Like I said, it cleared off my back row for a pending attack, considering that she probably got some top deck. That was very crucial at that point in time. We kind of play around for a little bit. She checks her options, makes sure that she can make the right move here, and then she eventually decides to play Hero Lives. Hero Lives takes her down to half of her life points, which isn't exactly a bad decision, especially since Yugioh is just out there chilling now that he has no protection. Poor little guy. And then the herp derp begins. Good old Prisma drop bestiary for Gyzaris. And then Test Tiger does the rest of the day's work, unfortunately. Well, I guess Yugioh didn't last too long, but he did, 4 turns of damage? It's not exactly a bad move. It's not like the card was going to do anything else in the game. Just sit in my hand to be dead. So, after shuffling a few times, she finally makes the decision on what to do. Yugioh is not much of a threat to her, so Ready Ari is not exactly the best option right now. So I don't really blame her for doing what she did. And the only monster that she has in her graveyard is Darius, so Heraclinos is not exactly a strong option right now at this point in time. So, I mean, she could bring out Darius, but what is he going to do? Darius, Laquari. I mean, she is aware of the fact that I have Golden Ninja in my hand, but a Kest is going to get her back a card from her graveyard, which is a pretty good plus at this point in time. So, Gold Ninja, he's going to go get Hanzo, and this is where the OCG fun happens. Hanzo gets Gold Ninja. It's a pretty good Stratos loop, I'm not going to lie. So, construct the overlay network, and then form Armored Ninja Bladeheart. Why Armored Ninja Bladeheart at this point in time? It clears her field. Basically, the double attack function on the card is very good for this point in time. And I'm not going to lie, it was probably the best decision I had. Even though things could have been better, but we're kind of limited on XYZs. So I'm sitting on that other Gold Ninja in my hand. And right there, I got the win.